Amiibo, Animo, what the heck even is this? I don't know, but we're going to find out what Animo is. This game from Palworld Studio is coming out soon. Stick around and find out what it's all about. Animo seems to be a hot contender for the creature catching genre such as Palworld and Pokemon, and it looks like it will be on pretty much every platform. So it'll be console and we'll have PC as well, and it'll actually be on mobile, so iOS and Android will get this game as well. Cross save, cross progression, unsure at this point. One of the things in Palworld that kind of drives me crazy is the independent servers, so if you're playing on Xbox and you have that save, it does not cross over to Steam, so I'm hoping that Animo has cross progression as well, but we shall see. So this game it's got an open world. You're in Idyll, Idyll. It could be Idyll, but I'm calling it Idyll. Anyways, it's got fantastic music. It's a brightly colored world to explore. There's gacha machines in the city. The home base seems to be a cloud city of sorts, and then there may just be an open world that you explore down below. It looks like there's potential for just battles, raids, dungeons. You can team up with groups, things like that. So lots of similar things that you do in a lot of these games that are kind of the open world and creature catching. So the Animos are the creatures, and they seem to be out in the wild, and you run across them and you can catch them. Once you catch them, you seem to be able to have one by your side as almost like a pet, or have the abilities. And then when you are working with these Animo, you can do something called Twine. And Twine allows you to basically morph into the Animo, so you become sort of the pal or the creature that you're interfacing with. So you get to use their abilities, and whether that's doing something in the environment or battling or using their skills, you basically become twined, or basically you're together with the Animo. Now the boss battles in this game look pretty intense. It looks like you'll team up and use your Animo to help defeat them. If you've played Palworld, then you know that you always have one of your pals out who's doing skills and helping you fight, and depending on which one you have out, sometimes there's weaknesses to elements and sometimes they have strengths, and so on and so forth. Hopefully we'll have some of that in this game as well. It's hard to say whether you'll be fighting in a group style, kind of like a Pokemon battle, where you would have a team of either, like 5, 6, whatever it is in a battle. We may have teams in this one, or we may just have the singular Animo out, which is similar to Palworld, where you pick which one you want out and you deploy them, and then you can hot swap them as needed, or if they die or pass out. The Cloud Metropolis is it's basically a city, and it looks like it's got a lot of vendors. There's a gacha machine out there, so I'm not quite sure what you get from that, if you can pick up new Animos from that, or if it's really just small trinkets and prizes that you can gamble with some sort of currency. But you do have, it looks to be like a skateboard. I don't know if you earn that or craft that, but you can get around the town with this hoverboard, and it's really cute because your Animo who's next to you actually gets on the same hoverboard type thing as well, and they cruise along with you. So I'm not sure what abilities or things you'll be able to do in the Cloud Metropolis, but it looks like you'll probably be buying and selling and doing a lot of your vendor interactions in this town. You probably pick up quests along the way and do those, and then go back to the regular world to do those quests, and then report back in, just like a central town would in most other games. That's closer to the Pokemon system, where you'd have like town centers and they have vendors. You could go do healing, or you could buy Pokeballs or things like that. You have a similar system here where it looks like you have a starter, kind of like a cube, where you actually catch the Animos, and then you can upgrade those, and obviously upgrading will allow you to catch higher level Animos as well. The overall objective of the game is unknown at this point. Palworld is basically you're going through fighting towers, unlocking them, fighting higher level creatures until you get to the end. There's raids where you bring in bigger creatures and you summon them, and they're a lot tougher. And you just find loot throughout the world, and you do survival crafting. I don't see a lot of survival crafting in this game. I see more similarities to Pokemon, where you're basically just exploring whatever is out there in the world. You're not actually building anything. You might craft things here and there, or you might unlock new things as you get higher in the game, but it doesn't look like you have a building aspect in this game. So less Minecraft, more Pokemon, right? But the objective may be the same, where you go out and find higher level either towers, boss battles, dungeons, raids, things like that, until you get to the end where there's like a final boss and you defeat them. Now, this game is free to play, so we will have aspects of things that you can buy. There's a store tab that we can see, and we will likely have maybe like a battle pass type thing where you can progress that in a free version, and then likely have a paid version as well. This is how these games make money. We are no stranger to battle passes and microtransactions when the game releases as free. Now, for the studio itself, it looks like it's a Singapore-based studio, and they're releasing on every single console and mobile device and Steam. So we'll have plenty of places to play the game as just free to play, and you'll have access on day one. I have not gotten my hands on the beta yet, but there is a sign up for a creator beta. It's closed right now, so we'll see if I actually get access to that and I can post more gameplay. But right now, these are all the videos and screenshots from Steam. That's about all we know for Animo right now. Super excited about the release date. The Discord is buzzing with it's like a September 15th a leak, right? But it's not the actual release date, so we don't know release dates yet. We've also heard that it may release in waves, such as console may get it first, and then the Steam client. I don't know anything about the studio or how they release games, so we will have to see how that goes. But for now, I'll keep you updated with anything that I find out. If anything changes between now and release, or if I get into the creator beta, then I can actually do some gameplay myself and post that here. But this is what we know for Animo, so stay tuned to the channel for updates, and we will see you in Idyll.